Crusaders, I love the Man Booker Prize. Today I was going to show you all the books I've read that have been shortlisted, longlisted or have won the Man Booker Prize, and the ones I own too. I won't go into too much detail about them, but I will give a brief synopsis of what they're about. First of all, why do I enjoy the Man Booker Prize so much? Well, in 2012 my school library book club got chosen to be part of giving our views. I helped the librarian apply for it and we got picked, and so our library got the shortlist and we got to read them and discuss them, and we got to give our opinions to the judges. It was a very good year for doing that kind of thing. Everyone got involved and I loved the shortlist that year, so that just really got me into the whole idea of it, and that really made me a binge reader as well, because I just took those books and I just ate them up. I just could not stop reading them. So I thought that was just brilliant for me. So since then my love for it has just grown even more, and I just always follow it. It's a literary prize awarded every year for the best original novel written in the English language and published in the UK. It was first awarded in 1969, I think. I'm not entirely sure, but I think that's the date it started, because it's had different names over the years. Judging panel changes each year as well. It contains writers, publishers, literary agents, librarians, booksellers. So these are the ones that I have read. So first of all, there are the ones that have been longlisted. The Unlikely Pilgrimage of Harold Fry. This was longlisted in 2012. This book is so gorgeous. It's about Harold who leaves his front door one morning in just his yacht shoes to go and deliver a letter at the end of the road, and then he just keeps on walking, and he has no idea that he's about to walk from one side of England to the other. No hiking boots or a map or anything like that. He just knows that he has to keep on walking to save someone's life. And the other long-listed book is one which was long-listed this year, and that's The Blazing World by Siri Husford. I've not read this one yet, but I'm really hoping to do it very soon. This did not make the shortlist. But it's long-listed, and look, and let's 1 second, because we know how beautiful this book is. The next book we have is Obelisk by Jit Tahil. This was shortlisted in 2012. This was the first Man Booker book I read, and this one will stay with me forever. It's about the opium dens in Bombay from, I think, around the 70s until the modern day. Yeah, I know, change of outfits. It's also a change of days, the footage. Let's not talk about it. The next book I read from the 2012 shortlist was The Lighthouse by Alison Moore. This is roughly only about 180 pages. A newly separated man who is on a boat and taking a trip to Germany for a restorative walking holiday. He's trying to think back over his life and the decisions he made that were wrong and the consequences they have. He's trying to find himself, but he's becoming even more lost. The writing style of this one is what makes it amazing. That is not a lot of pages, but the story feels so rich and vivid. She gets a lot of detail into such few words. And Swimming Home is the other one I read from the 2012 shortlist I also don't have of, because I got them from the library. That is again an even shorter one, I think around 165 pages. It's set in a summer villa over a single week. This group of tourists, and they all have their problems, and then a woman appears swimming in their pool. It's got dark humour, it's haunting, but it's beautiful. The Garden of Eden and Mist is the other one from the 2012 shortlist. I have, but I did try to read it, but I don't think I was in quite the right mood for it. So I am going to definitely read it again, because it's one of my friend's favourite books. It does sound brilliant. It's about a Japanese prisoner of war camp and a girl and her story and her struggle, and then this beautiful garden she made for her sister. Okay, now we're on to the 2013 shortlist. We have 3 books from that. Tale for the Time Being by Ruth Ozeki. I've seen this one go around on BookTube a lot at the moment. In America people seem to be getting these beautiful hardback editions, but I got this one when the shortlist was announced and I read it then, and it's brilliant. It is as good as people are thinking it's going to be. Hello Kitty lunchbox washes up on the shore of Canada and a woman finds it, and inside is a diary, and she as she reads the diary, we read the diary with her, so we get the perspective of the Japanese girl who wrote the diary. And of course then there's the Canadian lady trying to work out what happened to the Japanese girl, because she finds the diary a lot of years later, and whether it was from the devastating tsunami that happened. So this is very powerful and a very good story. I'm sure you've seen this book in the background of some of my other videos because it's always up there on the top shelf and you can see it reflected in the mirror. This is We Need New Names by No Violet Bulawayo, and it's, first of all, you just can't get away from the fact that it has an amazingly gorgeous cover. Oh, it still has the sticker on it. And this is about a girl in Zimbabwe and explaining the shanty tales there, and that is half the book, is her life there, and then it's about her move to America. She sees America as a paradise and a land of opportunity, and when she gets to move over there everything will be so much better. Well, read it and see. And the other book from the 2013 shortlist I have is Harvest by Jim Crace, and if I were to do a favourites video right now, this would be in it. This would be right up there. This book is brilliant and I think it should have won, but then again I can't really comment because I haven't read the entire shortlist, but this book, oh, I loved it so much. Jim Crace just has a writing style that you just get sucked into, and you just, it's all in, it's everywhere in your mind. It just gets into all the little corners. Harvest is a historical Harvest is a historical fiction. A village comes under threat when a trio of three mysterious people, 2 men and 1 woman, come into the village. A fire is set and it goes from there. They accuse the woman of witchcraft, and then in the course of 7 days strange things happen and this village will never be the same again. Now to talk about some winners. The first winner that I have here that I have read is Life of Pi by Jan Martel. I read this book in a holiday cottage. They have a bunch of books on the shelves, and while you're there you're allowed to read whatever book you want, and when you're there you're allowed to read whatever book you want, and I saw it and I thought this is a great opportunity. I bought this one since then because I wanted my own copy of it. I think that Life of Pi is brilliant. The other winner I have read is The Sea by John Banville. I got this in the Picador 40 edition. I really love these editions, don't you? They're all black and white and they look really nice. One more of them to come in a moment. This one in 2005, this is about a man who returns to a seaside village where he used to go as a child and had intimate relations with one family there. Now I've just got a few left that I haven't read yet. The first is Last Orders by Graham Swift. This won in 1996 and it has been made into a film. It's again the Picador 40 edition. Lovely, these books, aren't they? That's a pint glass and they're all black and white and oh, they look so nice together. 4 men meet to scatter a man's ashes out into the sea. Still going? Yes we are. It's like a book haul, isn't it? Okay. The White Tiger, I hauled this one recently because I found it in a second-hand bookstore. This is set in India. This won the Man Booker Prize in 2002? Oh, this won the Man Booker Prize in 2008. I am planning on reading this one soon. I still don't really know more about it than what I said in my haul. And the last 2 books I have to show you are actually my mum's, and they are Wolf Hall and Bring Up the Bodies, because no Man Booker list would be complete without these 2 books. They're by Hilary Mantel and they are epic historical novels about Henry VIII. They're told from the viewpoint of Thomas Cromwell, and I think the first book has Henry's first wife in it and the beginnings of the second, and the second book has Henry's second wife in it. And they are told from Thomas Cromwell's point of view, and the writing is just amazing. This won in 2010. This won the Man Booker Prize in 2009, and this won the Man Booker Prize in 2012. Unfortunately, I haven't read these yet. I feel like they are quite a big commitment, but I do think I'm definitely going to read them at some point, because aren't they lovely books? Actually, didn't even think how just lovely the covers are. So they're the last two epic novels. And so there we have it. There are the books I have and have mainly read of the Man Booker Prize, and I'm kind of scared to pick those books up, so I might not. I don't know. Oh. Jeez. Can you see me? Okay, that's it. We're done. We're not doing it. We're not. Oh no. So thank you for watching. Please tell me in the comments what books you've read from the Man Booker Prize. I so very badly want to hear it. And please tell me if you're thinking of picking any of these books up. And my Goodreads link will also be down below. Be my friend. And please subscribe for more recommendation videos in the future. Oh, I think I pulled my arm. Oh. Bye. Bye.